All right, we are green. Brothers and sisters, welcome back. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors. This is the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, our beautiful country, and how we're going to fix both of those things together. But this is also the place where we're going to expose a whole lot of stuff and really push our 2A to this generation and the next. Guys, what would you do if I told you that all the fight we've been doing against, all the left-wing media and the Democrats, all the puff pieces for gun control and the pushes for gun control from the media at Politico was all funded by your own tax dollars? Yeah, we're about to walk into that because the receipts are damning. Everything's going to be linked in the description box below. There has not been an episode where I have not brought you the receipts. It's what we do. And of course, if you're just now tuning in, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on. We have got freedom to spread from border to border and coast to coast, and thank you in advance for that consideration. All right, guys, listen, as you guys are filtering in, we are good with audio. We are good with video. That is excellent. I cannot wait to show you this. I have been putting this together for the last hour or so. This one you need to send out. This is going to make blood shoot out of your eyeballs, okay? Because as we go into this, I'm going to just show you some things about what we're going to cover here. And by the way, if you want to follow me and basically stay up to date as the stuff is breaking, me and other creators going back and forth, follow me on my X account. It's right there at Braden LOA. I'm going to leave it on screen so you can get a good memory while we go down this little conversation. So, I want to give you guys a little bit of credit. Because every single one of you watching, and everyone you're going to share this with, and everybody who watches it after the stream is over, every single one of you held the line underneath the Biden administration against extreme gun control pressure. Everything was your fault. Blood was on your hands. The NRA was evil. The dark money controlled you. Everything that you held their line on. Turns out that it was funded by the government to put out gun control pieces, all to make you give up your rights and convince you of giving up your rights. And you held firm, and you kicked them in the teeth, and you gave the power to the Republicans, House, Senate, and White House, which gives us Elon Musk to show you where all the money's come from. So, to you and everyone watching, high five, because you guys are awesome. I want to say that really clear. Would not be possible without your action. Everything that we're seeing is because of you guys. Make that real clear. All right, so as we get into this, of course, you guys know how I love me some planes if I land the planes in the chat, so keep that in mind. Make sure you follow me, and a special little shout out to Katie at Stone Second Sense because she put a lot of this stuff together. She works with me. She's the sister channel to this channel. Stone Second Sense, she is on it, guys. She's the future of the 2A space. I'm telling you, check her out on YouTube. Follow her. Give her some love because she is doing some work. All right. And now we've got everything in order. Let us dive in. All right, guys. So listen. This is from Mike Lee. This is a senator. Please tell me this is a joke. Please. Someone. Well, sorry, Mike, it's not a joke. Let me show you this, and then I'll show you what the left is saying, which makes, per usual, 0 sense. This is the biggest scandal in news media history, says Benny Johnson. No employee at Politico got paid yesterday. First time ever the company missed a pay period. This is a crisis. Now we learn Politico, a news company, which spent the last 10 years trying to destroy the MAGA movement, was being massively funded by U.S. aid. This is why this is so important. Trump and Elon deleted their funding. Now Politico will go out of business. The corruption is endless, good riddance. I don't know if they're going to go out of business. That might just be hyperbole. However, this is the point. This is what brought this entire thing on. Remember all that big fuss about Elon and Trump going after U.S. aid office and shutting it down, and you saw all the Democrats out there raising a big fuss, like, this is unconscionable. Like, they had to look on a map where to actually find it because they'd never been there, but they had to act like they were really upset. So when that got frozen, and no employees were let in, and no money was allowed to go in and out because it was frozen, Politico didn't make their payroll. Uh-oh. For the first time in 10 years. And I'm going to show you what the left is saying, because they're saying it's not a big deal, guys. Stop. It's not as bad as it looks. No, it is. It is. All right, let me show you the little graph here, because this kind of says a lot. If I can get it, here we go. I don't like, dang, this doesn't really work when it's zoomed in like that. So basically what I'm showing you is $8.2 million, okay? As you can see in this little bottom yellow graph right there, it goes up and starts in 2021. What happened in 2021 and then culminated in 2024? Oh, wait a minute. That was the Biden administration. So all those money outflows from U.S. aid all of a sudden went to Politico. And then when that got frozen off, they didn't get paid. Is that weird to anybody else? Maybe it's a coincidence. Let's keep going, because I'm going to show you what the new White House spokesperson said. Listen to this.
USA ID has gotten a lot of attention the last couple of days with some of these bizarre things that taxpayers have been funding. Now it looks like there are a couple media outlets that have been dragged into this conversation as far as USA ID funding as well. Does the president have any comment on that?
So upon coming out here to the briefing room, I was made aware of the funding from USAID to media outlets, including Politico, who I know has a seat in this room. And I can confirm that the more than $8 million taxpayer dollars that have gone to essentially subsidizing subscriptions to Politico on the American taxpayers' dime will no longer be happening. The DOJ team is working on canceling those payments now. Again, this is a whole of government effort to ensure that we are going line by line when it comes to the federal government's books. And this
Yeah. We'll hear a lot more about this later. All right, that's not important right this second. $8.2 million. And by the way, I know Politico's in the room. Awkward. Turns out you guys are not getting that money anymore. Oh, okay. As Tim Pool says right here, White House just nuked Politico's weird taxpayer-funded subscriptions. The Department of Energy has 400,000 in subscriptions for 172 people for 1 year. Guys, this is how you pay and launder money through government organizations. 172 people taking up $400,000 in subscriptions to Politico, which just happens to favor the left, who would just happen to be just in power. Guys. Okay, let's keep going, because oh my God. Of course, Anna Paulina Luna, love it. A classic, the Scooby-Doo. Now, this part is where we start getting a little gun politicking, a little angry. Where will we find our anti-gun, state-sponsored propaganda now, says Gun Owners of America, and cited the exact same quote from, I think her name's Kathleen Levitt. I can never remember her full name. The new press secretary. Very astute, GOA, very astute. Let's take a look over at Politico. Well, wouldn't you know it, guys? When you look in Politico and you search gun control into the search bar, 14,079 search results come up. So that's a lot of search results. I mean, that's a whole lot of search results, guys. So as we're going down that road, all right, well, that's 14,000. Let's go over to the next one. They've got their own subtitle on gun laws. Who doesn't love gun laws? And then we go over here to the other one, and we've got one for gun control. That's weird. Again, let me show you the number. $8.2 million. The same organization who we've been fighting on a day-to-day basis, sending out all the gun control, pro-gun control articles, all the propaganda, the fluff pieces, the floating of all balloons to organize the gun-controlling left. Yep, that was your taxpayer dollars. But don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I mean, I'm sure there's an explanation. Turns out we're all good. Look, you people are overreacting. It's not like taxpayers are sending $8.1 million a year to Politico. Politico has a premium tier that costs an average of $34,000 a year, and federal agencies have used taxpayer funds to purchase 236 subscriptions. That's the defense of this? Guys, don't be upset. It's only $34,000 a year, and I mean like 236 subscriptions, which equals $8.1 million. This is the funniest part about the left. Guys, you said it was $8.1 million a year to Politico and some grant. That's not true. It was $34,000 a year times 236, which just happens to be the exact same number. Sometimes you just have to get to a point where you just throw your hands up in the air. I'm going to get in the chat here in a second. But the bottom line here, guys, and GOA did this really solidly, and I really like what they said here. Where are we going to find our anti-gun state-sponsored propaganda now? By the way, I'm working on a story right now where a lot of the gun controlling groups and gun control organizations in the United States, like the Big Five, they also have grants and money going from your tax dollars to infringe upon your rights, of which we fought and kicked their butts too. So that's coming tomorrow. Make sure you've got that subscription bell on. Subscription hit, notification bell on, and the like button. And you send this out and you follow me at BradenLOA on X, because this is just the tip of the iceberg. And you know what? Actually, that kind of brings me up. This is a really good, a good meme right here to express this and wrap this up. Just do this. Oh man, you're not going to do it right? Whatever. That's okay. Bottom line, guys, this is a situation. It'll come up in a second. All right, so if I go over here, George Soros taking money also got canceled. Propaganda being defunded, and it has the Democrats big mad. Good. Follow the money. Can't make this up. You guys, per usual, are absolutely on it. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure you send this one out, and there is so much more. Wait until I show you the big five of gun control and their fingerprints on this too. And I will see you tomorrow. I'm Braden. See you later.